Hello and welcome to this new BreezingForms tutorial. My name is Markus from crosstech.de, and today I want to show you the usage of the new feature of BreezingForms, which is called Integrator. The integrator is available since BreezingForms 1.5.9 build 700. And with the integrator you can integrate your form data with, for instance, Community Builder, newsletter extensions, or your own custom extension. And you can insert data and update data with it. For update data, you would need to create some criteria such that the integrator knows where to update the values to. But let's start with the insert. The insert is the simplest way to integrate data. So I click on New in the integrator. I give it a rule name, user, and it works for any form, no matter if it's the easy mode or the classic mode. So I just choose the sample contact form, and here we have the all available Joomla registered database columns, and I would like the users column, and the type is insert, which means that if someone fills in the data in the sample contact form, a new row in the users table will be created. And when I click on save, you will notice that you cannot change these values anymore. This is because when you tell the integrator um, what form fields you want to assign to a database field, and you're going to change the table afterwards, all these entries wouldn't be valid. So what I did here was just to forbid the change of the table or the form once it is saved. And now I just want to have two fields integrated into the users table. Um, this is not a real live example, because if you just take the name and the email and put it into the users table, it won't be a valid entry for Joomla itself, and also won't be shown up in the users menu. So this is just an example for you to show that it works and how it works. If you really need some sophisticated integration, then you would need some fields more. So I choose the name from the sample contact form and copy its value to the database field name. And once the form is submitted, it will copy the entered name into the corresponding database field. And I also want the email, and I choose the corresponding email field from the database table. So that's our little integration, and now I'm filling in my name, my email address, blah blah, 75511. Oh, the security code, I have to reload. Again, blah blah, 7255. And now the data is submitted, and now I check its existence with PHP-MyAdmin. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4 entries, and you should now see a new entry with the ID 72 with the name Markus Bob and the email. This is what you see here. So this is the minimum example for an insert. Another cool feature of this integration is that you are able to alter the submitted content for each field just before the form is submitted and saved into the database. So I could click here on code for the field CF name, and then we have the predefined variable value, and now I want to uppercase the value once it is submitted. So if you're a little bit into programming, you could change the value right on the saving. So when I go back to my form, and fill it again, then you will see that the name is added here in uppercase letters, as you can see here. Another nice feature is, let's say that you don't want to have certain name in it, which is also not covered by the form itself. You could do this. You could check if the value equals a certain structure pattern, and then you can throw new exception if you don't agree on it, and this will prevent the whole saving of the form. So when I go back to the form, fill it again, then you will see that it's not saved into the table, just because there was a value submitted that we have forbidden here. And this is a quite powerful thing here, because you can do other stuff. Of course, you can whatever check. Let's say let's say you want to submit the files, and BreezingForms is acting like this, that the complete path to the file, where to the upload folder where the file is stored in this variable. And let's say you're using JUpload, then you could use the path and then move the file to the JUpload directory. So you have complete access and complete power on what you can do. But this is only for inserts. What about updates? So this is what I want to show you. It gets a little bit more complicated, but not too complicated. I again create a new one and call it user update. Again choosing the sample contact form, and again choosing the users table, but now it's type update. And then you will see that we have some more options. Here we still have our data integration, which means what we have done right before, copying form values to database fields. But now we have three types of update criteria. We have update criteria form, which means if the database field that we've chosen here equals or not equals or is greater than or less than or whatever to the given submitted form element value, then and only then save the data. And we also have the type Joomla, which means if there is a database, this database field, let's say email, equals, oh no, that's not a good example, the username equals the username from the Joomla object, which would be your username when you're logged in, then and only then update the table value. And then we have a fix then we can also give a fixed value, which you just have to enter here, and you could also use SQL commands like concat this with that, for example. So we again will keep it simple and choose, like we did before, the connection between the form element name and the database field name. And again we choose email and the corresponding database field email. Okay, now I want to update a certain row here, and I would like to change the row with the ID 72 and give it a new email address. So I use the update criteria fix and I say where the ID equals 72. You could also add more criteria, as many criteria as you want. You can combine the criteria. You can combine the form, Joomla, and fixed type update criteria. You can tell each criteria if it's if each criteria must be fulfilled. Then you would use an AND, or if you just want to if it's just a maybe, then you say or. And yeah, now let's try it. Let's go to the form again, and then choose a different name. Peter Paul. Peter at paul.de 71525, and let's save it. And now this line should change to, this row should change to Peter Paul at Peter at Paul. You see it changed. Peter Paul, peterpaul.de. Yeah, I hope you got an idea now what you can do with this integrator and how powerful it might be. Don't hesitate to drop a line in the crosstech.de forums if there was information missing. And soon, maybe very soon, you will also find further information in the upcoming BreezingForms handbook. Okay, have fun and goodbye.